Hey guys, just catching up here over the last couple days. We'll go ahead and put the last 2 days into one vlog entry, as they were really sort of down days. I mean, I did make it to Schindler's factory, which was really cool. More of a museum of World War II in Germany and Poland, as opposed to just the Jewish situation. But yeah, I did that, and it was catch up. So there was laundry. I made it to the mall for that SD card. There was a major double booking Airbnb snafu here, which, you know, worked out fine. It was just a mistake on the host's part. So that worked out well, and it was just, yeah, down a couple days, and on we go here. So, yeah, here we go. Yeah, this. Okay, thank you. Hey guys, well, this is certainly interesting. I got to the Airbnb and got in, you know, finally, through all the keys and keypads and so on. Anyway, imagine walking into an Airbnb and someone is there. Now, not in person, but all other stuff is in your bedroom, and obviously there's a problem. So I tried to contact Kinga. I couldn't at first. Then I tried again, and she answered very bad English. But I think she's contacting this woman that's there, Janet from Australia, to see what we can do about this, and we'll see. It's an interesting start to the adventure on my own here on day 1, and we'll head to Old Town. And you know, now that I'm on my own, it's going to get really interesting with languages. I just spotted a pharmacy where they speak English, but by and large, now that I'm out of the tourist zones, there's very little English spoken. I just came from a grocery store where the clerk asked me a question. Of course, I couldn't answer it, but she spoke no English, and I obviously spoke no Polish. So one thing about tourist areas and on these tour groups is, you know, we're immersed with guides that speak English, restaurants where they speak English, and so forth, and we get to kind of just expect that. Well, it gets really fun and cool once all that goes away and we realize that, you know, English is not spoken everywhere. Well guys, just hanging out here in Central Market Square. Still no word from Kinga, so I'm just trying to whittle away some time here. This is the very center of Krakow, and one of the largest market squares in the world, actually. Anyway, I think I mentioned that before. Anyway, yeah. This area, and as well as the Baltics, is known for amber. And while amber isn't a big deal back in our country, it's huge here. There's a market over here, over there, called Cloth Hall. And we'll take a walk through there because there are so many amber booths that it's just ridiculous. And then you start wondering, well, how much of that is, you know, actually real as opposed to plastic. But yeah, we'll sort of find out. Again, sitting here in the square, it's very much like Venice, including all the pigeons. I mean, they were everywhere and crawling on shoulders and so forth, just like in Venice. So anyway, yeah, here comes Cloth Hall. Yeah, these markets, a lot of it is junk, but they have just an incredible amount of amber everywhere. Yeah, all you gotta do is walk across here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ugh, these poles are pushy. Anyway, yep, there's another one. And some more stuff. Oh, look. Guess what? More amber. Amber, amber, amber. Wow, it's like the birds for sure. This is like Venice, undoubtedly. They're swooping. I'm just waiting for one to crap. But they're obviously feeding the little things. Okay, it'll be interesting to see if Janet is up here or what the story is. It's quite Fort Knoxy, like I said, to get in here. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Huh. Yeah, so Kinka's Airbnb turned out being really, really nice, especially for $19. Look at the size of these kitchens over here, though. I can see why sometimes they think we're gluttonous. I mean, there's no dishwasher. There's just this little sink and some curtains to put a few, like, pantry items and so on. Very interesting. And then over here, there's the front door. And over here is a lovely bathroom, which also has the washer. No dryer. They don't have dryers over here that much, but take a look at this. Let's see. Remember when I talked about language being a potential issue? Let's see. Kind of hard to figure out what to do with that. I think I recognized one word. And there it was. It was start. Yeah, so this is just one of those little things when you're traveling that can be kind of a little hiccup. But a fun one at that. Okay, so made it to Schindler's factory. This is supposed to be one of the best museums in town. And of course we all know the movie Schindler's List. So this is the factory where he sort of housed and took care of those hundreds of workers. And let's take a look around and see what's up. Poor Poland never had a chance. They were invaded from the northwest by Germany and from the east by the Soviets. And it didn't take but a few days for Poland to fall. The Germans shut down all independent newspapers. The media was the enemy, of course, fake news. And yeah, and they closed all universities also and arrested most of the academics and professors and so on. And this is the way to take over a society with nothing but propaganda. Alright guys, so that's a wrap from Krakow. I survived these 2 days on my own, sort of. There was the Airbnb snafu. The bed really sucked there, it was terrible. And I had a couple cell phone issues, so I had to call AT&T and get that figured out. And other than that, things went smoothly these 2 days on my own. So tomorrow morning, I take off for Ukraine and the city of Lviv. It's a very early morning train that I need to transfer at the border for passport control. We're leaving the Eurozone and the Schengen zone, so it's all different now. Different currencies, different alphabet this time. It'll look more Russian. Anyway, so different language, everything. But it's supposed to be a really beautiful place, so that'll be exciting. And then from Lviv, I actually take a short flight to Budapest for 3 days, and that ought to be a lot of fun. So anyway, yeah, Krakow's been a blast, and my favorite city in Poland for sure, to no surprise. But anyway, all right guys, we will check in tomorrow night from Ukraine, and good night.